It's New Year's Eve. I'm James McAvoy.
I'm Michael Fassbender.
Welcome to the Graham Norton Show.
Thank you very much. So did everyone have a nice Christmas? Yeah! I thought as much. It's over so quick, isn't it? Seems like only yesterday I was putting the tree up. It actually was yesterday. Did anyone wake up Christmas morning and find an old man with a beard at the bottom of their bed? Because if you did, sorry about that. I got drunk, forgot where I lived. I'm joking, of course. I took things very easy this year. I limited myself to just one nice bottle of wine that I got delivered to my house. Yeah. It was delicious. 2016. Wow. It will go down in history as a year of world-changing events. We voted to leave the EU. Donald Trump became US president. And you could, at that point, we felt, well, at least nothing else that disturbing could happen in politics. We were wrong. Brexit, Trump, Ed Balls. When will the world learn? Don't give us a vote. Don't trust us. Listen, we've got some great guests joining us tonight to help see the year out. Later on, we'll say hello to two of my favourite people of the year. Irish Olympic rowing heroes, Gary and Paul O'Donovan will be here. If you've seen them, you'll know them. I can't wait to meet them. They're just fantastic. And like all good New Year's Eve parties, it'll all go Pete Tong at the end. Yes, Pete Tong and the Heritage Orchestra are here. Yeah! But let's get some guests on! He's one of the nation's favourite comedians and will be kicking off 2017 with a new series of Room 101. It's always a pleasure to welcome back Frank Skinner! Hey! Hello, sir! Lovely to see you, Frank Skinner! No Hogmanay is complete without a Scotsman on the sofa. We love this BAFTA-winning actor as Professor X in the X-Men movies, and now he's in the psychological thriller Split. It's James McAvoy! Hey! Woo! Hello, sir. Lovely to see you. Have a seat, This French actress has starred in films like Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, and an Oscar-winning turn in La Vie en Rose. It's bienvenue and bonne année to Marion Cotillard! Nacho is kissing, saying hello. And he's played everyone from X-Men's Magneto to Steve Jobs to Macbeth, and now he's kicking ass in the new action fantasy Assassin's Creed. It's Michael Fassbender! Hello. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Come in, sit down. Look at that sofa. It's like a joke, though. It's like an Irishman, a Scotsman, an Englishman, and a French actress walk into a bar.
It's a great lineup, but this is what Ringo must have felt like. These are the other ones.
You stop it, Frank. You stop it. Your movie career is ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now, did everyone have a nice Christmas?
Amazing.
Magical. Yeah.
Marion, what was the best present you got?
Salt and pepper.
Very nice. Always, you can always use salt.
Music or seasoning?
Yeah, absolutely.
What? Music or seasoning?
Music?
Come on, salt and pepper, mix it up one time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about sex.
It's just...
Nobody.
It was not music.
And actually, no, your English is flawless, but if there's any problems with anything anyone's saying, Frank Skinner happily speaks fluent French.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Well, it's been my New Year's resolution to learn French since 1986. I call it the French Resolution. So I have had lessons. I've got all the books, the tapes, and I go hard at it until about mid-February, and then I get. You know what it's like with French.
Well,
it falls away. It's a beautiful language. I mean, you know, one of my favourite phrases is I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it's called tout le monde sur le balcon.
I'll see you on the balcony. Oh, the whole world.
Are you talking about boobs?
Yes. Or perhaps you'd like to explain it, Marion.
Yeah, well, but it's not the exact sentence.
No.
Your
well,
book,
I didn't imagine
get rid
for a
of it.
second it would be.
Il y a du monde au balcon.
OK.
There are a lot of people on the balcony.
Yes. Oh. It's what, if a woman's got a low-cut dress on, that's what French people say.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the balcony tonight.
They're all wanting the fact, though.
Yeah. I love it, though. I've used it many times. Wrongly, as it turns out.
Listen, we are. I mean, we can't lie. We are recording this a little in advance. So, what will you actually be doing on New Year's Eve? Are you going to be in Ireland? Or are there German traditions?
I'm going to try and be on a beach, if I can make it.
You're Magneto. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, because in your household, because your father's German, did you have kind of German New Year's traditions and things?
Not really. I guess the main difference is that you open your presents on Christmas Eve as opposed to Christmas morning.
Oh, okay.
But New Year's, most of the time I was actually working in the restaurant because my parents had a restaurant, so New Year's Eve we were doing that, which was a family event of sorts.
Yeah. I once spent New Year's Eve alone, and I went out onto the balcony, actually. She was a fabulous woman. No, really. And I could hear people singing Auld Lang Syne, and I was on my own in my darkened flat, and I realised I was actually doing that. It was such a sad thing.
Really sad, slow Gangnam Style.
Hey, listen, well, I'm glad we've cleared up what we're all doing. So let's talk about our first film tonight. Michael and Marion together in Assassin's Creed. It's out tomorrow, January the 1st. I should say there's some loud explosions in it, so maybe go later in the day. Now, obviously, it's based on a video game, but apparently 100 million copies of this game have been sold. So you only really need a few of those people to go to your movie.
That's what I said.
So you've never played the game before?
No.
Marion?
No.
Have you played it now?
I have. But
I haven't.
But was it helpful? No.
Yes. It was helpful for me because basically there's a lot of parkour in the game, which is, I guess, kind of urban gymnastics.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of that, and basically the action takes place in the regression. We go back to 15th century Spain, Spanish Inquisition, and so by hooking up to this machine called the Animus, we can. It's sort of like a genetic DeLorean. It's like a genetic time machine that allows you to go back to various times in history and through your ancestor relive their experiences.
And
so Marion's trying to locate...
You're kind of more the sciencey person.
Yes.
Here comes the science part.
The science part is working with the Animus and using people as Callum Lynch, played by Michael, to help her reach this goal and finding the Apple of Eden, where the code she's searching for is.
And why are they doing that? I have no idea.
Listen, we've got a clip of Assassin's Creed. This is the two of you, and you're about to enter the Animus, which is the big machine that takes you back for the first time.
What is this?
I'm sorry, Carl. This is not the way I like to do things.
And don't do it. What do you want from me?
Your past. Listen to me carefully, Cal. You're about to enter the Animus. What you're about to see, hear, and feel are the memories of someone who's been dead for 500 years.
Wait a minute.
Synchronization achieved.
Commence regression.
As I was saying, lots of big action sequences and stunts and everything. And Michael Fassbender, you learned some special skills, I believe, for this film.
That's right. As I was saying, the parkour elements. So I got to perfect the roly-poly.
Now, you must have known how to do a roly-poly at one time in your life.
That you could do one?
Not now. I'm 53. But when I was 13, I could do a roly-poly.
You think you can do a roly-poly?
No, exactly, because I have tried.
That's
What is
right.
it? I don't know what it
Like
is.
a
Roly-poly,
forward
it's a head over heels thing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to see?
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, I might tear the suit, though. That's a problem. You have to do it with me.
But
I'm
I
going to show you
can't
that.
do it.
Yes, you can.
No, I will look. No, I will look.
Come on.
No, I will look. I will look like. It will look like abuse. No, it will look like abuse in a nursing home. It will look like you've dragged someone out of bed and you're kicking them down the corridor.
We have to show Marion the
Okay.
how exactly
But
it works.
you do it first.
Okay.
You do it first.
So basically,
Remind
I'm
me.
going to end up off the stage.
Don't do that. But you,
So-
are you going to do a really fancy one?
No, so basically you have to keep your hand.
I could never do that. Never do that.
Sorry.
No, I used to do. I thought you were just going to do that thing where you do that and then just roll over.
No, but then you hurt yourself.
I could never do that.
But if you place your forearm down first and then tuck your head over.
I can't do that.
Try it.
I'll die. This is awful. What about so?
I'll just stand here in case you go off the edge.
But I wasn't really paying attention. So you.
Yeah, so you hands, forearm,
Yes.
and then tuck your shoulder over and stay on that side. Don't go straight down your spine. But hand, arm, and just tuck your head over.
Okay, so
Don't think about it too much.
hand. Hang on. Hand, arm.
Yeah.
And then I just go over.
This bit here.
Yeah.
Hand, this bit, and then just roll over.
Okay. So I won't get over.
Yeah, you will.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
That was amazing.
New Year's
That's not going to
resolution.
be in the show.
I got to see something there from a third person's point of view of something that I've been a part of many, many times, which was I'm sitting to Michael like, I don't think I can keep going. And you're like, yeah, you can. Just really quietly and confidently telling you can until you do it.
It looked like an advert for injury lawyers for you. Have you had an accident at work?
Yes, I have. No, because the two of you work together, so you have kind of done kind of fights and
We've actually fought each other.
We have, yes.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Basically...
But you have noticed that Michael's fights in a particular way.
No, he makes certain noises when he fights.
Oh.
Yeah.
This again.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what you're talking about? Why? What
Yeah,
did you know?
because he works out all the time on set and he makes a lot of noise.
Well, when I've boxed with Michael, never boxed with Michael, but I've been sort of around Michael while he's on the pads, and then we take it in turns on the pads. And you sound like Ricky Hatton. In that, you sound like you're having it off with somebody. But like really energetically, you're like... It's quite...
My model was always Monica Seles. I don't know where the Ricky Hatton came from. Yeah, I don't know. I'm vocal when I sort of... It helps me breathe, to be honest.
Yep.
That's why I do it.
To make the noise.
Yeah.
But does he make the noise all the time, Marion?
Yeah, and sometimes you don't really know what he's doing.
Don't you, Marion?
When you check
It all
on
burns calories.
when you tap on his toilet door and you say, what are you doing in there? Does he go, I'm working out?
I didn't remember this. Yeah.
You guys have talked about the X-Men set, the games you play, and like the last X-Men...
That's my constipation look.
But in this last X-Men movie, you did a new game, which just... None of these games sound fun to me, but you obviously like them.
Well, you kind of get sort of drawn into them. It's not that they're sort of that enjoyable. They're quite... nerve.